Edwin Cifuna was wronged. It is not an attack on Edwin Cifuna. You know, people are getting it wrong. This is an attack on democracy. This is an attack on people who believe that William Ruto is not fit to be president come 2027. Please, Kenyans, don't look at it as ni Edwin Cifuna, ni ODM. The removal of Edwin Cifuna is a fight and a war against democracy, is a fight and a war against people who speak the truth, is a fight and a war against people who stand up for what is right. How can you kick out your own children from your own house so that you can get married to someone else? You wake up one morning and you decide your children are no longer important. Your brothers and sisters and members of your own family and blood are not important. What is important according to you is a new union, a new marriage. I have never seen that kind of madness.
Naam, mpenzi mtazamaji wa Sauti TV, we are here with a lawyer Fanya Mambo Kinuthia, a very free spirit. Your opinion is respected out here. First of all, Fanya Mambo Kinuthia, tell us something very big happened yesterday. The removal of purported ouster of ODM Secretary General Edwin Cifuna. First of all, legally, was it procedural?
To start with, I'm not a member of ODM, so I wouldn't speak to their constitution, but I can speak about the laws of natural justice. And one of the first and most important laws of natural justice is that no human being shall be condemned unheard. So Sifuna was condemned unheard. He was not given an opportunity to speak for himself. He was not given an opportunity to come and say, this is right, this is wrong, this I have done, this I have not done. So on that basic principle of natural justice, Edwin Cifuna was wronged. Secondly, another principle of natural justice, no man shall be a judge in his own case. Now we are seeing Odinga, who, by the way, was appointed illegally according to the ODM constitution, is making a judgment in a case where he is an interested party. So just based on those two laws of natural justice, that you cannot be condemned unheard and that you cannot be a judge in your own case, I think the purported removal of Edwin Cifuna is something that is null and void. Yes.
I have heard from the statement and legally as it stands, because even from the decision of the ODM NEC, it means this is not even a suspension. It was like a direct ouster, like from the announcement itself that should be ratified at the NDC. And Honorable Edwin Cifuna has said he's going to pursue legal means to try and reverse this decision. How do you see this will go?
It is wise to put up a fight. It is wise not to let the party go into the wrong hands. And again, I keep repeating, I am a member of a very different party. I'm a member of DCP. But the reason we are here, and I think that's the most important thing, is we need to understand that it is not an attack on Edwin Cifuna. You know, people are getting it wrong. This is an attack on democracy. This is an attack on people who speak the truth. This is an attack on people who believe that William Ruto is not fit to be president come 2027. We can't afford another 5 years of William Ruto. So Edwin Cifuna had come out as a voice, as one of the strongest voices that spoke against this purported ouster of this purported desire to have William Ruto as president of the Republic of Kenya for another 5 years. So the reason we are coming in, you saw what happened in a church in Nyeri when Rigathi Gachagua was attacked. You remember that Matiang'i, Senator Onyonka, you remember Kalonzo Musyoka, every other person, even Mother Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, everybody who is within the united opposition came to stand in solidarity with Rigathi Gachagua. Why? Because it was not an attack on him. It was an attack on the free spirit. It was an attack on those people who are speaking against William Ruto. So the reason I am here is because we who are speaking, one of us has been attacked. So we have to come and do our best to stand with those of us who speak the truth, so that when any other person within our spaces is attacked, we shall fight this fight. So the removal of Edwin Cifuna, please Kenyans, don't look at it as ni Edwin Cifuna, ni ODM. The removal of Edwin Cifuna is a fight and a war against democracy, is a fight and a war against people who speak the truth, is a fight and a war against people who stand up for what is right.
People are saying, and we've heard it from Honorable Sosi in the press conference where Edwin Cifuna made his first address with regards to his purported ouster from ODM party as the Secretary General. Everybody is alleging and seeing the William Ruto hand in all this. What is your opinion?
The truth is his hand in it is because ODM is saying they want to remove those people who do not agree with William Ruto. How can you kick out your own children from your own house so that you can get married to someone else? You wake up one morning and you decide your children are no longer important. Your brothers and sisters and members of your own family and blood are not important. What is important according to you is a new union, a new marriage. I have never seen that kind of madness. Even those people who are within ODM, how do you wake up? And because Sifuna rightfully is Oburu Odinga's son by age. So when you wake up and you want to kick out your own son who has been fighting for you in the battlefield, has taken the spear, he's been where it matters in battle, because you want to kick out your own son and marry some stranger who has been known to have bad habits. I have never understood why a human being would do such a thing. You don't kick out your own children because you want to marry a new spouse. You tell the new spouse, mimi, by the way unakuja niko na watoto. Na watoto wangu si lazima wakupende. This is a second marriage. If mtakubaliana na watoto wangu sawa, but if I have to choose between you, my foreign husband that I don't really need, and my children, I choose my children. Yeah.
In your opinion, Wakili Fanya Mambo Kinuthia, how will this end? From history, from how politics, how things have gone in the past, and Edwin Cifuna being the personality he has created, and the movement he's trying to arouse, how do you think this will end?
Politicians are not footballers. You know, for example, if you buy a footballer, if you buy Messi today, you buy him with his skills, you buy him with his goal scoring capabilities. If you buy a politician as William Ruto, there's no guarantee he's going to come with his supporters. So yes, he's getting Oburu Odinga, but how many people is Oburu Odinga bringing to him? He's getting the Gladys Wangas and the Junet Mohammeds of this world who have got absolutely nothing to offer to him. So this is not football where you just get a player because you think the player can score. This is politics. You have to get players who come with numbers. And Edwin Cifuna is, if he's going to leave ODM, is going to leave with a very huge chunk of votes. A huge number of people. We were in Busia. We saw organic love. The people of Kitengela are waiting so much for him. So yes, it shall go well.
Let me ask you another question. From how things are happening, we are seeing the movement, the ODM movement, the younger, I would call them ODM young Turks. We have seen the presence of a very, very prominent figure, Raila Odinga's trusted, who was seen to be his political heir apparent, Winnie Odinga, in the press conference where Sifuna made his first announcement after the decision yesterday. How significant is Winnie Odinga's presence in Edwin Cifuna's phone?
Winnie Odinga is simply making a statement. She's saying that I see in Sifuna what I saw in my dad. Sifuna carries the spirit of Baba. Sifuna carries the courage of Baba. Sifuna carries the desire to save Kenya that was present in Baba. Sifuna espouses everything that Baba believed in. He believed in democracy, he believed in the people, he believed in Mwananchi, he believed in going to where Mwananchi is. That's why you hear him, Akobusia, he's planning Vihiga, he's planning Kitengela. Sifuna is a smaller version of Baba. And so from where we sit, Winnie is looking at Sifuna and saying, wait a minute, I can see power brokers, but I can also see a small version of Baba in Sifuna. And she's standing in the right side of history. Congratulations, Winnie, and thank you for standing on the right side of history.
Thank you very much, Fanya Mambo Kinuthia. We'll be waiting to see how things unfold in this country. I know probably this could be, do you think it could be a more formidable opposition movement coming along and maybe giving William Ruto a run for his money?
The truth is, when we were in Busia, it was a meeting of millennials. Very many young people who believe in democracy, who believe in the truth. And thanks to the older generation represented by people like James Orengo, who stands for the truth. This is just the beginning of a great movement. It's a great movement that cuts across tribes. It's a great movement that cuts across parties. It's a great movement that cuts across every other divide for the support of the party. So we are here because we support and believe in democracy. We are here because we believe William Ruto should not be president for another 5 years. And we are here because we want to unite and bring everybody together in achieving this dream and achieving this goal. So yes, this is going to be a great movement. But one thing must be remembered, that all of us are in different parties. Okay, apart from the bulk of them who are in ODM, I always remind people I am a member of the DCP party. But the ideals we are fighting for and what we stand for together is what is bringing us together. Just the same way Kalonzo Musyoka is in Wiper, Rigiji has got his own party, Eugene Wamala has got his own party, but we have agreed that for the sake of country, we have to put up our parties aside first and fight this fight together.
I want to conclude by getting something from you. From all the earthquake events, I would say the seismic feeling is running around the country. Does William Ruto stand a chance to get re-elected?
The only chance he stands is a chance at stealing the election. We have always said, even in Bere, we said he's not going, we did not say he's not going to win. What we said, we did not say he's not going to steal. We said he's not going to win. And until he never won, he just stole. So even if this coming election, they stand a chance at stealing, but they don't stand a chance at winning. They stand a chance at stealing, which we shall do our best to make sure it doesn't happen, but they do not stand a chance whatsoever at winning the coming election in any way, shape or form. Yes.
Thank you very much, Fanya Mambo. Let's see how things are going to turn up. Thank you very much for your time.
Asante sana.